Great answer.
Regardless if they have $1 million or not, I want you to feel like it.
Okay, so talking about money, let's talk about money. How did you get the gig with Floyd Mayweather? I know how difficult it is.
Logan. Now he's fighting Deji. Is he broke? Is Mayweather broke?
Are y'all new here?
Yeah.
Is he broke?
Yeah.
He's broke.
You'll see reports. You mentioned 100 million for Floyd. The reports are 130. First off, he's never gotten 100 million for a fight, and not even remotely close. But there's reports of 130. Wow. There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year.
Floyd Mayweather's former employee has exposed him claiming he's broke, but hides it behind fake displays of wealth. According to the insider, Floyd flaunts money whether he has it or not, and constantly talks about riches to maintain his image, even when his bank account tells a different story.
Great answer.
Regardless if they have $1 million or not, I want you to feel like it.
Okay, so talking about money, let's talk about money. How did you get the gig with Floyd Mayweather? I know how difficult it is for women to get jobs in male-dominated careers. I have a friend that is the only female licensed boxing promoter in the world, so I know some of the challenges you must have come across. So tell me how you got this gig.
Well, first of all, what a lot of people don't know, Floyd and I have been friends since 2001. And I used to work at a barbershop that he used to come to, and he already had a barber. So I think already, it was just something that was inevitable that was going to happen eventually.
Logan Paul has raised a valid concern that continues to puzzle fans. Why would someone as wealthy as Mayweather continue stepping into the ring for odd exhibition matches? It cast doubt on Floyd's financial situation. These bouts, often seen as easy paydays, suggest he's scrambling for quick cash rather than maintaining his legacy. The question looms large: if his fortune remains intact, what's the motivation behind these mismatched fights? The nature of his opponents and the non-competitive nature of the events only reinforce speculation that Floyd might be using these events to plug financial leaks.
Now he's fighting Deji. Is he broke? Is Mayweather broke?
Are y'all new here?
Yeah.
Is he broke?
Yeah.
He's broke.
Yes.
That makes sense.
No, he's not. Jeff shaking his
Yes, he is, Jeff.
Not.
Jeff, why is he doing these bullshit fights just to make money? Why don't you take a seat, manager Jeff, and tell us why Floyd Mayweather is taking random fights?
Let me ask you a question just to lead him in. if you have $100 million net worth and somebody offers you another 20, are you gonna say, nah, I got 100 already?
No.
Okay. So what's the fucking question? Homie's taking the bags, and the Deji bag is a big one, buddy.
Let me tell you something.
I don't know. Is it?
Dubai, yeah.
You're
maybe another 20, 30, 40.
Yeah, why not take that
Deji
bag, bro?
Zero.
I was gonna say Deji's cut of this fight my guess
Even
was
if he pays him $700,000.
my guess.
Despite Floyd's confident public statements that he has cleared his debts, reports from the IRS suggest otherwise. Official records show he still owes millions in unpaid taxes. The contradiction between his claims and the IRS's data reveals a troubling financial reality. Rather than being a case of minor back taxes, this appears to be a serious liability. It suggests that Floyd's public persona may be a smoky ox screen to maintain the illusion of invincibility while his financial foundation is anything but secure.
Imagine getting a letter from the IRS saying you owe millions in taxes. That is how Floyd Mayweather got knocked out by the IRS in 2022. Floyd had some issues with his taxes for the year 2017. The government checked his tax return and found a problem. So they informed him about it on February 2nd, 2022. He claimed a big expense of about $14 million that he says he paid for legal expenses. The government didn't agree with this expense and said it was a lie. So they said he owed about $5.5 million more in taxes because of it. They also said he had to pay an additional $1.1 million in penalties for making mistakes on his tax return. That was how Floyd got KO'd into the hot water with the tax authorities. Comment on the word free below this video and I'll send you access to a free call where you can discuss your tax situation with the most experienced attorney and get the best possible recommendations in a few minutes. Make sure you're following so you can receive the link immediately after your comment.
From diamond-encrusted watches to a garage full of exotic cars, Mayweather's image thrives on the spectacle of wealth, yet this consistent focus on opulence raises the question: what happens when the spotlight fades? He has woven a narrative that equates self-worth with visible riches. In doing so, he has tied his identity to material things. When the money pipeline slows down, maintaining that identity becomes a challenge. This dependence on outward displays of wealth fuels rumors of financial instability.
I don't understand why the need to package these things Africans, black people do, packaging. They appear to be. Why do you want to appear to be rich instead of be rich? I'm not into this. I mean, you just propaganda. It's just said he bought 400 million flats in New York, and none of them were real. Why do you feel the need to embarrass yourself like that? Just live your life and enjoy. Nobody cares how much Bugatti you got. Nobody cares about how much Ferrari or how much watch your watch cost, 18 million, whatever. Nobody cares. These are all liabilities. As soon as you buy the watch, you can't sell it for 18 million again. It's not physically possible. It's not an asset. He's gonna go bankrupt soon.
One of Floyd's former exhibition opponents, Deji, offered insight into the emotional cracks behind the flashy exterior. He recalled how a simple comment from a fan seemed to irritate Floyd disproportionately. Instead of brushing it off, Floyd reacted defensively, revealing that public opinion still gets under his skin. His quickness to assert superiority in minor situations hints at a deeper insecurity. Despite his achievements, he appears to crave validation, not just admiration.
I'm not asking how much, but did you get paid at least some of it up front?
Yes.
Okay. Because obviously Logan, when he fought, he keeps talking about how he still doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
And now you have fought him.
Yeah.
You got some of it at least.
I mean, I just have better manager, agent, all of that.
Although you may not have done it if Logan had just been paid, right? Like maybe you needed Logan to...
No, it's because it's like, remember when I fought Vinny Hackett?
No, yeah, true. No one at that event got paid.
Everyone apart from
you and Gibb, right?
Yeah, me and Gibb, we got paid.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Shout out manager.
Yeah.
I don't know, can we say his name?
Yeah, say name, yeah.
Shout out Lim.
Chiverano.
Man like Chiverano.
Oh, really? Oh, my God. He's so fake and he's insecure as hell. And the thing is, I don't even care about saying all this stuff. Yeah, you're not going to fight me, are you, bitch? Okay. He's so insecure. So let me just tell you like some things that happened. Okay. So this was the Dubai podcast. For some reason, he's just making these noises, slah, 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 to his whole team, slah, slah, and just making some weird noises. It made no sense. And then one of my fans said, "Hey yo, Deji, I flew all the way from the UK for this." And then he you don't have to respond to that, but he responds being like, "It don't matter, man. You in Dubai now." Like why? Like
Tensions escalated when Logan Paul publicly announced he was pursuing legal action against Floyd over unpaid earnings from their fight. What was billed as a massive event seems to have ended in dispute and distrust. If Mayweather is indeed financially stable, then why delay or dodge payment? Legal proceedings could unveil deeper financial mismanagement and expose a pattern of behavior where obligations are ignored while the cash keeps flowing into new ventures.
Floyd Mayweather is the most successful boxer in history with a 50-0 record and one of the wealthiest athletes of all time with $1 billion in earnings. But I bet you didn't know it all started with a $750,000 bet on himself. Here's the wild story. In 2006, Floyd Mayweather was 10 years into his boxing career and earning over $5 million per fight. At the time, Mayweather was signed to Bob Arum's Top Rank boxing promotion, a partnership which saw Arum get 25% of Mayweather's fight purse. But Mayweather wanted more, and in 2006, he turned down $8 million to fight Antonio Margarita and said he deserved $20 million to fight Oscar De La Hoya. Arum wasn't happy and wouldn't pay up, so Mayweather paid the $750,000 exit fee in his contract to leave Top Rank. Mayweather then went on to promote his own fights, earning a percentage of every ticket, hot dog, and beer sold at the event, and most importantly, all pay-per-views sold. And just 1 year later in 2007, after leaving Top Rank, Mayweather made $25 million for his win against Oscar De La Hoya. Now that's what happens when you bet on yourself.